Let us start with 6.5 question number 8. Questions 1 to 7 we have covered in the previous video. We are given that O is any point in the interior of triangle ABC and OD is perpendicular to BC, OF perpendicular to AB and OE is perpendicular to AC. In first part we need to prove that OA square plus OB square plus OC square etc. is equal to AF square plus BD square plus CE square. So let us see how do we go about it. So in my method of proof, most of the times I start with what either it is given or what we have to prove. Now we need OA square in the to prove. So let us somehow get OA square. For this we have to make a construction, that is we have to join OA, OB and OC. Now OA square comes in this triangle. We may use triangle AOF or triangle AOE. So I am considering in triangle AOF, since angle F is 90, may I say that AO square is equal to AF square plus OF square. Similarly, I want OB square. Now for OB I can consider triangle OBF or OBD, but OF of triangle OBF has already covered in the triangle AOF, like in this statement. So I will take up this triangle, right? So in triangle BOD, OB square is equal to OD square plus BD square. Now third thing I need is OC. Now again for OC I can have either this triangle or this triangle. Now in this triangle OD has already come. So I will consider triangle OCE. So I hope you know how to consider the triangles. In triangle OCE, OC square is equal to, I have CE square plus OE square. See, this order doesn't matter. Whether you take OE first or CE first, it just doesn't matter. Now if I add all of them, adding all the three results that I have written, on left hand side I get AO square plus OB square plus OC square is equal to, here I get, you may write like this, you may write like this, it hardly matters. You simply have to write the 6 terms that are there on the right hand side. Just do not try to cram anything at all. Alright, now let us compare to what we need. We want AF, BD and CE on right hand side. AF, BD and CE on right hand side. Bring all the other 3 things on left hand side. What do I get? I get AO square plus OB square plus OC square minus OF square minus OD square and minus OE square. And on right hand side I am left with AF square plus BD square plus CE square, and you can see that the first part has been proved. Now here OD is written first, OC is written first and here OF is written first. That hardly matters. You may write another step to copy the to prove statement as it is. Otherwise we can say that it is proved. Now the second part says AF square plus BD square plus CE square I need to prove equal to AE square plus CD square plus BF square. So you see the left hand side of second to prove is my right hand side, which I have already proved in first part. If somehow I am able to prove this statement equal to AE square plus CD square plus BF square, my work is done, right? So let's try to change this statement, convert this statement into this statement. Now AE square may be written as AO square minus OE square. You can see that in this triangle AO is the hypotenuse. So if I combine AO square minus OE square in the above statement, so first I am increasing one step, I am just combining them, not doing anything else. This will become AE square in the next step. Similarly, I want CD square. So CD square is CO square minus OD square. So in the previous step, I am combining OC square minus OD square and I am combining OB square minus what I am left with, OF square. And this is equal to AF square plus BD square plus CE square, as it is I have copied. Now clearly OC square minus OD square becomes CD square. OB square minus OF square becomes BF square. and very easily I have got what I want to prove, right? So hence prove the second part as well. If you are not able to understand, like from this you don't want to derive, you straight away want to start from this, what you can do is, this thing is something we have already got. So again convert this using Pythagoras theorem and you will reach here. So you can equate both of them, that both these left and right hand sides are equal to this expression and hence they are equal to each other. So I hope you are clear about it. It's an important question, many times asked in the CBSE board exam. Question number 9 says a ladder 10 meter long reaches a window 8 meter above the ground and we have to find the distance of foot of ladder from the base of wall. So clearly this is wall, perpendicular, and this is the ladder. See, ladder, whenever we rest it against a wall, we always keep it tilted. We never keep it upright. So hypotenuse is the ladder. So ladder is 10 meter long and it reaches a window 8 meter above the ground. So this is the window on the wall, which is 8 meter above the ground. We have to find the distance of foot of ladder. This is the foot of ladder from the base of the wall. So we have to find out the distance BC. Clearly you have to apply Pythagoras theorem. So BC square is equal to 10 square minus 8 square. And this should not be difficult for you, which gives you 100 minus 64, that is 36. So BC comes out to be 6 meters. Do not forget to write the units, as it might lead to deduction of half mark in any subjective exam. Question number 10 says a guy wire attached to a pole of height 18 meter is 24 meter long. Now what is this guy wire? It has nothing to do much with mathematics, but still you should know. I'll show you. A guy wire, or simply a guy, is a tensioned cable which is attached to add stability to a freestanding structure. So you should know this. So it's simply a straight wire which is attached to a vertical pole of height 18 meter is 24 meter long. So let's draw the diagram. Say 18 meter is the vertical pole and this wire is 24 meter long. Alright. And how far from the base of pole should the stake be driven so that the wire is taut? Taut means straight. So we need to find out x. We need to find out this distance. So clearly you will apply Pythagoras theorem and you get 24 square is equal to 18 square plus x square. So 576 is equal to 324 plus x square. And you get the value of x as root 252 or 6 root 7 meters. Now whether to bring it to decimals or not will depend upon the option if it is MCQs. And if it's not an MCQ subjective exam, you may leave your answer here. But if you have time in the exam, you may find the value of root 7 up to at least one decimal place. Question number 11 says an aeroplane leaving an airport flies due north at 1000 km per hour. And at the same time another aeroplane leaves and flies due west at a speed of 1200 km per hour. How far they will be after 1.5 hours? So let's see the diagram. First plane leaves the airport and flies due north at the speed of 1000 km per hour. Now this is the speed of 1000 km per hour. And at the same time another aeroplane goes due west at the speed of 1200 km per hour. Now let this point is O, A and B. We have to find where they will be after 1.5 hour. Means we have to find out distance AB, but after 1.5 hour. Minded students, this is not the distance, it is the speed. So do not apply Pythagoras theorem on 1000 and 1200. Remember this. So first we find out the distance. Do you remember the formula for distance? Distance is equal to speed into time. See, distance spelling is DISTANCE. So this only gives you the formula. Distance is equal to speed into time. Right? So speed is 1000 for the first plane and time is 1.5 hour, that is 3/2 hours. So this gives me 1500 kilometers. So distance covered by first plane is 1500 kilometers. And the distance covered by the other plane will be, distance 2 will be, speed is 1200 and time is same 3/2. So this gives me 1800 kilometers. So this distance is 1800 kilometers. And now Pythagoras theorem will be applied on these two. So my answer is going to be AB. So AB square is equal to 1500 square plus 1800 square. So this gives you 549,000 and AB comes out to be square root of this, and for square root we have 100 because they are set of two zeros, 100 root 549. Further you can simplify root 5. This is the, so 300 root 61 kilometers will be the answer. Question number 12 says two poles 6 and 11 meter high stand on a plain ground. If the distance between their feet is 12 meter, find the distance between their tops. That means I am supposed to find out AB. Now here these two are obviously 90 degrees, right? Because they are both perpendicular to the ground. Now we don't have any right angled triangle. So clearly we need to make some construction. So we say draw AE perpendicular to BC. Now clearly AE is equal to DC because this becomes a rectangle and comes out to be 12 meter. So this is 12 meter. EC becomes equal to AD. Again opposite sides of a rectangle. So this is 6 meter. And if this is 6, total is 11. May I say that BE is equal to 11 minus 6, that is 5 meters. Now clearly you can apply Pythagoras theorem on AB. You should also remember the Pythagorean triplet 5, 12 and 13. So AB square is equal to 5 square plus 12 square, which gives you 25 plus 144, that is 169. And value of AB comes out to be 13 meter. So this will be the answer. So I hope you enjoyed the video and you have understood it. Do watch all the videos and note down all the questions. Do them yourself. If you've liked the video, please do not forget to share and subscribe. Happy practicing to all of you. Thank you so much.